Actually, they were so excited. They embraced my business. Accuracy walinunua. Like I would go home, do my math. I was like, the profit it is so much higher than the capital. And come back home with money. Hey, girl, it was flexible. It was profitable. Aish. Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Emily, your fellow stay-at-home, a dreamer and a hustler. Now, when you're at home, you know there are kids running around. You got laundry staring at you. And you're thinking, I can do something to bring an extra income. That's exactly how my business journey started. If you're a stay-at-home like me, get your tea, relax, and let's talk. Let me tell you a little story about myself so that you understand what inspired me to do all these businesses. I was married at 20. My hubby had just finished college. He then received a letter of recruitment to the army. And so he had to leave for training for 9 months. I had already given birth to my first angel and was pregnant with another one. Imagine. So he left me with an infant and a pregnancy to take care of. It was not easy for me because I had just moved to the city, no friends, no family. My family was back in my hometown and it's so far from where I live, so it was a bit challenging. Now you see that my husband is newly employed. His salary was small and I had to think of a way to fend for the family to help with the expenses because now we have 2 kids to fend for. And that's how my first business was born, selling multi-purpose liquid detergents. Since I did not know how to make it, I went to a government institution where I learned how to make it. After learning how to make it, reality hit me. I sat there with my bucket of fresh detergent and I was like, hey, whom am I going to sell this to? This is a dilemma for many people. How to start? The product, yes, but you do not have the customers yet. And the thought of approaching one, I decided to hawk. And I started rehearsing how I'm going to approach the customers. I was like, hi, I'm Emily and I'm selling soap. Kindly, would you like to buy? And in my head, the person had already said no. I started approaching people little by little. I first targeted car washes because I had already done my survey and I saw that they are using this multi-purpose cleaning detergent to wash the cars. So that was like my target market. So I would put my soap in jerry cans, like 5 liter, and then I would go to a car wash and approach them and tell them that I'm selling the multi-purpose liquid detergent. For the first time, they would say no because I think they had stock, but they encouraged me to continue visiting them, which I did. And with time, they started buying my soap, and it was so exciting. Later, I started expanding to their customers. I expanded to other people, my neighbors. I sold. The challenge of this business was the bottles. Detergent needs bottles. And new ones costs money, which I did not have then. So I became a bottle hunter. I would pass through trenches, and when I see a bottle, my feet could not move. Any like nimeona chupa kwa mtaro. I couldn't pass. I had to enter in there and pick that bottle. I did not care what people said. I did not care what they thought about me. It was my business. I was like, mind your own business. I would go home, wash them with hot soapy water, and then I reuse. The business was so profitable. I remember I bought the 20 liters for around 360 shillings, Kenyan shillings. And I sold a liter at 50 shillings. So 50 times 20. That's That's 1,000. That's 1,000 shillings. So 1,000 shillings minus 360, which is the capital, you're left with 640 shillings. That was the profit. That is more than 50%. Yeah, I really made money. It was tiring, I will not lie, because I packaged in 1 liter bottle, 2 liter bottles, 3 liter bottles, 5 liter bottles, and I had to carry them. So it was tiring, yes, but at the end of the day, I would come back home smiling because I had money, I had made money, my own money. I have never done business before. That was my first. And it felt so encouraging, so fulfilling. And I thank God for that. It is a good business for anyone out there. And you're contemplating on what type of business you're going to start with less than $10. Let me tell you, please try this one. Try this one. You never know. You never know, because God can expand you. You can actually look for tenders in school. You can look for tenders in hospitals. You can supply in hotels. Like, the market is huge. Everybody is using this soap, because this soap, you can wash utensils with it. You can clean your clothes. You can wash your house with it. You can wash your car. You can wash your carpet. That's why it's called a multi-purpose cleaning detergent. Huh? Please, if you're out there and you want to start a business, uko na thao, hata thao ni mingi, 500. Right now I think it's, the last time I bought at 600 shillings. That is 20 liters. But if you buy the chemicals for 600 shillings, it means that you are going to increase the amount of money you're selling. Like, you won't sell at 50. The way I was selling at 50 shillings per liter during my time. You can sell at 60 shillings per liter. Or maybe, do the math. But honestly, it is a profitable business. Anyhow, if you sell at 50 bob, you still get your 400 shillings and you will make your money. I did this business for 2 years. Then in my 3rd year, I became pregnant again with my last born, my son. And you see, I was hawking. So because I was pregnant, I could not hawk anymore. So I decided to stay at home and take care of my kids and my new pregnancy. But shida ya kuzoea pesa, like you're used to hustling for yourself. It was a bit challenging for me. I felt like, even if I am pregnant, I need to at least earn something. So I opened a beauty shop, and I would normally stay there the whole day without selling. Like, unafungua asubuhi, you close in the evening, no sales, like nothing. But I was pregnant. What would I do? Kuvumilia jo. So I ran my cosmetic shop for some time until I delivered. And in that shop, people are like asking for underwear. You see, the cosmetic shop is beauty products, nini nini. But people are asking, especially men, they were asking about, do you sell boxers, socks, nini nini nini? And I thought, you supply according to your customers' needs. So I had to go to Easily. I went and bought boxers. I bought pants, lady pants. I bought a vest. I bought socks. What else? And bras. I added it to my shop, and they were really selling. Kai, they were really selling innerwear. I continued selling until I put to bed. I went home. I rested. I remember I was staying with my cousin who went to open the shop for me. And with time, she entered college. And when she entered college, I had to look for a house help. So when I employed a house help, I had to go and open my shop. And as I opened, you see now hii biashara ya innerwear, ikaanza kushika, And I was like, okay, I am selling. At the end of the day, I do my math. Then I count at the end of the month. I was like, hii pesa inaingia kwa rent yote. Inaingia kwa rent yote. I was like, I'm not working. I'm working for my landlord. So I remembered there was like a professional in me in hawking, and I was like, okay, nikihoki hizi suruari nazo. I'm still selling my soap. But by now, I had a clientele. They were giving orders to me. They were calling me like, Emily, we want soap. Sabuni yangu imeisha. Can you bring? Yes. Natuma mtu peleka sabuni place fulani. So I was delivering soap. I did not hawk anymore. I was just delivering to people because I had their contact. They had my contact. So, Saile nilifungua shop. I decided I'm going to close it down and then go back to my hawking, because with hawking, I have no rent. I have no like easy barua za kanjo. Like I had no electricity bills to pay. It was 100% profit. And that's what I did. First of all, I went to Isili. I bought a lot of boxers. I bought a lot of pants, socks. Sana sana, I specialized in men because when I was at the shop, men bought more than ladies. Like I would buy the men innerwear 3 times before I restock the lady. So I was like, men innerwear are moving faster than women. So I decided to specialize with men. I bought these innerwears and I started hawking innerwear now. I did not carry soap. Soap, I was dealing with orders. But now I'm with my bag with my innerwears. Okay, my first customers were the same soap customers. See, they are men. They are most of them were men. So I approached my customers. I was like, niaje poa. Sasa leo, I'm not selling soap. I am selling innerwear. They are like, suruari. Hey, I'm selling nauza suruari. And I would remove them. I was like, yes, I'm selling. And I was like, guy, this is the hardest thing that men have a weakness in. Men have a weakness in buying innerwears. And like, ukituletea, like you're saving us a lot. You're saving us because it's very hard to see a man going to the shop to buy an innerwear. But actually, they were so excited. They embraced my business. Aki usiwalinunua. Aki, they bought. You see this innerwear, you sell like double price or something higher. So would sell, somebody would like, give me 2, give me 3, give me 5, give me 6. Hey, like they would give me orders. Nilete siji Calvin Clay, siji nilete cotton, siji bring me what. Like they would give me orders until I was so excited. I was excited, like, okay, I had a pen and a notebook. Nikipata order naandika. I was like, okay, men like cotton boxers, sijui zinakaa hivi, someone checked, sijui nini. So my business boomed. I was selling now soap and innerwear. I sold for how many years? Guess. 7 years. 7 good years. I hawked innerwear. Can you do such a business if you know it was not profitable? Say no. Like I would go home, do my math. I was like, the profit is so much higher than the capital. Like there was a lot of profit. Kai, it really encouraged me. I was able to supply to help with the expenses in the house. It was a flexible business because I would leave the house. I would make sure I've already completed my house chores. Even if I had a house help by then, I would make sure I've helped her do everything. Then I leave like at 2 p.m. I hawk from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. By 6, I'm back home. Those are how many hours? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 hours. I would hawk for 4 hours and come back home with money. Hey, girl, it was flexible, it was profitable. I really loved. And then I made a lot of friends. I met all kinds of people. And I don't know what else to say about this business. So to start this business, that is, I'm here to encourage anyone out there who is thinking of starting a business and they do not know what kind of business to do and how to do it. I went to Sili. I would buy a dozen of boxers would cost 800 shillings. 800 shillings, I sell at 150 each. So do the math. I would buy socks at 450 shillings a dozen. I sold 3 for 200 shillings. Do the math. I bought vests at 450 shillings a dozen. I sold at 100 shillings each. Do the math. My dear. Okay, so as I continued with this business, people started requesting that I sell to them t-shirts. They were like, do you sell even t-shirts? I was like, I don't. Oh no, I did not say I don't. Do you sell t-shirts? I said, yeah, I said I don't, but I can get them. They were like, me, I love mtumba t-shirts. So I was like, mtumba sasa imeingia. Yeah, you want mtumba, sijui I want a jungle green t-shirt, sijui I want a checked t-shirt, I want a striped t-shirt, and like I would get orders. Mpaka I was like, okay, now I have to know where to get these t-shirts from. Nishaienda Gikomba. I had to know where Gikomba was. And in my mentality, I was like, nilisikia Gikomba ni ya wezi. Okay. Nitaenda Gikomba aje kwa wezi. So I was a bit scared. That ka mentality, I was scared, okay. Sijui Gikomba, nasikianga Gikomba ni kubwa. I reached out to my cousin who knows a way around Gikomba. And she explained to me the car we get into and where I will alight. After there, she told me, sijui kuna kabarabara teremka nayo. And she told me, make sure you wear gumboots when you're going to Gikomba. So, I went. Nikafika Gikomba. When I entered, kuna hii barabara inateremka Gikomba, where they say children's clothes. Huh? And when you're there, you're like, you hear people like 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. It is a song in Gikomba, like Mia, 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 Mia. And okay. So I went, I got my t-shirts. The good thing with Gikomba is if they are selling children's clothes, there is a section for children. There is a section for t-shirts. There is a section for trousers. There is a section for jackets. Like, even if you miss your clothes from this person, you'll get from the next person. Like, wameshikana hivo, you get it. These clothes, the mtumba clothes, they are a bit creased. And I was like, how am I going to say these clothes? And I asked those people, hizi nguo zimekunjana hivi, mtauzaje? And then he told me there are people who iron at a fee. he explained to me, like, I think a little distance from where he was, there were people who ironed. So I went, I ironed each t-shirt at 2 bob. I came back home, delivered my orders, and I got my good money. How much? In Gikomba, a t-shirt went for 50 shillings. 50 bob. 50 shillings. When you sell it at 150. Tuko pamoja? 50 shillings, you come back and sell it 150 shillings. Kwa sababu, you chose the best, it is iron, it is mwah. It was worth that money. 150 hata ni kidogo kwa hao customers. You buy at 50, you sell 150, that's 100 bob profit. Hey, sema kuingiwa na psych 100 per t-shirt. Okay, that money I reinvested. I went back to Gikomba the following day. I remember it was 9. It was 9 because I normally went to Isili at 9:10. At 9:10. So I thought Gikomba is the same as Isili. So I called my cousin. I was like, okay, naenda Gikomba. She was like, at what time? Saa 3. Unaenda Gikomba saa 3. What? Eti? And then she told me, eti nitapata fagia. If you want to go to Gikomba, the best time is in the morning. 6 ukuwe kwa barabara ukienda Gikomba, wakifungua beli hivi. Uko hapo na wao. Ndio upate kamera. Kamera ni zile nguo hata unaweza uza 500 shillings. You can sell a t-shirt at 500 shillings because they are cameras. Nikisema kamera ni ile mpya like kaya shop. Now, because I'd already gone to Gikomba at 9 and I will not go back home without my t-shirts, hiyo ni kuchoma fare. I had to buy the available ones. So I bought, and when I came, I sold them at 100 bob, which is not bad. That's double. That's double 50, 100. That's a double profit. But unaona sasa nimeanza kuchanuka. Like now, when I went again, of course I went earlier than that day. So I became a pro in mtumba. So I would buy mtumba. When my Isili stock is almost finished, I'll go to Isili and buy. Like now, you see, I'm operating 3 businesses. I have soap, I have boxers, I have t-shirts. Hey, huh? Business was booming. I hoped. I loved my job because it was flexible. I had time to spend with my children. The little time I went to sell, I would make more than the person who opened in the morning and closed in the evening, honestly. Bado na encourage, hiyo ni biashara ingine ya kuanza. Like, niambie, you're buying t-shirts at 50 shillings. Let's assume you have 1,000 shillings. 1,000 like divide by 50. That's 20 t-shirts. 20 t-shirts, let's do the math together. Ndio msione nikana wadanganya. 20 t-shirts, sell it at 150. 150. That's 0. Okay, let me see. 3,000. 1,000 will give you 3,000 Kenyan shillings. Umenisikia vizuri? 3K. That's a profit of 2,000 shillings per 1,000 bob. I say no more. So I hoped and hoped. By now, my hubby was like, so I want you to stop this business of hawking and so that you can stay at home and take care of the kids. tuache kuachia watoi house helps. The reason why he said that is because I employed this one girl. I don't know if she was demon possessed or something. Like she intentionally hit my daughter against a stone. Like, not my daughter, my son. My son against a stone. Until now, my son has a mark over here. He really bled. Then it was like intention. You see, my first daughter and my second daughter are big people now, and they can understand what is going on. So they were like, this girl is mistreating us. Mom, ukienda job, she does like this. She leaves the house. And I love house helps, and I love you guys, but some of them, I don't know what what name to use, but anyway, that incident made me to stay at home and take care of my kids. So haikuwa rahisi, siwezi sema ilikuwa rahisi because I was already used to getting money, but for my children I had to do it. Sit home, take care of them, and I stopped my hawking business. I stayed home, and so while I was at home, our home is near tarmac. It's near tarmac, so you can start a business like kwa wall. Kwa wall kuna vile I decided to put up a shop. Tu kiosk kakunikimbizi, like I still need to touch money now. So I told him there was a very good neighbor of mine, like the plot next to ours, there was these kiosks za Coca-Cola. You see the red ones? They were just laying there idly. So I approached him and I requested if I would take one and place it in my home where I would put up a shop. He agreed. I took the shop. I placed it in my home. I opened a shop. Biashara ya kuuza sukari, mafuta, mchele, mkate. Emily. So I put up my shop. And I started selling this or whatever. The general stuff, general shop, mayai, maziwa, mkate, whatever. Profit ni 5 bob. Profit ni 2 bob. Okay. What can I say? I cannot leave home. I cannot leave my children. My son has not yet entered school. My girls, yes, they're in school now, but they go in the morning, they come in the evening. They have to meet their mom at home. I did what I gotta do. By then, this place of ours, our estate, not estate actually, when I say estate is a very small part. Our location, we had salty water. We were having salty water, we were buying fresh water. So I decided, because I have a shop, I have a tank on top of my roof. What I'm going to do, I'm going to buy this fresh water, connect a pipe from the tank to the shop. So I started selling fresh water. So I was selling the shop and fresh water. Actually, the fresh water, that business, it was moving because most of the people are going to buy water from the distillers. The distiller water is a bit expensive. And I was selling a jerry can for 10 bob. That is 5 liters, 10 bob. I was selling 10 liters, 15 bob. I was selling 20 liters, 30 bob. That is fresh water. My tank, how many liters is my tank? Whatever. But what I'm saying, is that I started selling fresh water, and it really attracted a lot of customers because it was cheap, because it was especially around my estate, because I live in an estate. They will not go far to get the fresh water, because if this or to Apunda, if they brought them it to them, they would sell it at a higher price. So it attracted a lot of customers. It brought customers to me, and I was happy with the business. Ya kushikilia, but I missed my clothing whatever. But anyway, that's it. It was something, at least hatukulala njaa. It was providing for the family. It was not as much as say, but it was something. It was better than nothing. And I thank God. I thank God for it. Hey, now, as I was in the shop, a friend of mine came. He was working with Safaricom. Then he told me, I was like, siku hizi nakuona sana, kwani uliacha job? He told me, I started my own business. What kind of business? He told me, a cleaning business. Cleaning, how, like kunosha manyumba nini? He told me, no. I'm washing carpets, I'm washing sofa sets, I'm washing mattresses. I was like, vitu washwa? Like sofa set inaoshwa how? Mattress. Like sijaisikia mattress ikiwashwa. Ushaisikia mattress inaoshwa? Anyway, so tukapiga story. Hey, zinaoshwa guys, sijui inalipa hivi. Iko na do, hiyo biashara iko na do. So he started putting me, akanieka hiyo psyche. Yeah, okay. Inaoshwaji. So I started getting interested. The business-minded person is still in me, lives in me. I was like, okay, it is so profitable. Like, yeah, services are so profitable because hapo unaenda tu na sabuni. Stima ni ya mwenyewe, maji ni ya mwenyewe. Kazi yako ni kubeba tu vacuum yako, enda osha, lipo pesa yako. Hey, he left me like contemplating in, okay. So I went back. By then tulikuwa na YouTube. Tulikuwa na YouTube na smart TV. And I started Googling, I started doing my research about cleaning sofa sets, about cleaning carpets. You see, a lot of research. I did a lot of research. And honestly, I saw it was a profitable business. And I was like, okay, this is something I can do. Because nitaenda nioshe mtu. I come back. Okay. First of all, I stayed like how nitaosha kiti aje. You know that, how will I start? I still had that dilemma, like nitaanzaje? How will I get customers? Like nitaambiaje mtu nitaosha, nataka kumosha kiti? How will I tell them that I want to wash a sofa for them? So I was like, I brushed it off. So we stayed. Then my son reached an age where he would go to school, and he went. And the business-minded me remembered, was like, okay, this shop business, yes, it's good, but it is not profitable as, you know. I was like, okay, my husband do not want me to work anymore. And Kuti. So I remembered, okay, there is this guy who told me about the cleaning business. So I was like, what do I need to start this business? He told me that it's only a machine. I went to town. I went to kwa Wahindi huko, River Road. I went to window shop. It was window shopping. I was not buying, I was window shopping. I window shopped a vacuum cleaner, a 20 liter. It was 11,000 by then. I think right now you can get it at 9K. That is 20 liter ICO vacuum cleaner. Then, you know, wamama na chama, You know, mama na chama na malone. I was like, okay, I'm going to get a loan and buy. You see, now the children are in school, you don't want to burden your husband with watoto wanasoma is the school fees, what, and then you want you want a machine. So I decided to take a loan. I went and bought a vacuum cleaner, and I started advertising my cleaning business. To who? To those same old customers, guys, because like it was a long time they had not seen me. They were asking, Emily, uliacha biashara? I was like, yes, I'm home now. I'm taking care of the kids. They're like, okay, it's fine. So when I wanted to jump back to business, those are the first people I contacted. I told them that I am washing carpets, I'm washing sofa sets, I'm cleaning toilets. Toilet, kutoa stain, no? I'm cleaning toilets, I'm washing mattresses. You see all that. I started advertising to my neighbors, my friends, all that, and truly I got customers. I learned my skills, my cleaning skills, from the University of YouTube. I cleaned my sofa. I was so happy with the outcome. I was like, God, if I can do this, then I am ready. I am ready. I cleaned my sofa. I cleaned my toilet. Like I cleaned my carpet, like professionally now. See, ile. So I was ready to start my business. I got customers, and that's how my cleaning business was born, which is active till date. I registered my company. I bought uniforms. Like I was so serious with this business because it is 100% profit. The only money you use with the cleaning services is the soap, the detergents that you're using. Because ukienda kwa mtu kumoshia sofa, si eti you will carry this his or her sofa. Utaioshea kwake, utatumia stima yake, utatumia maji yake. You only use your soap. So it is a very profitable business, cleaning. Are you listening? I'm talking to you now. You is watching me and you have not subscribed. Kindly subscribe. Like, anyway, that's another business I have done. I am still doing it actually. It's a good business. Learn the skills, learn. Never stop learning. Learn new skills every day. Leo jua kuosha carpet, kesho jua kuosha sofa. The other day, learn how to do something. Learn. Even if it's cooking, learn how to cook ugali. Tomorrow, learn how to cook stew. Never stop learning. Never stop learning. You never know where you use your skills in. You never know. Wacha ikae kwa mwili. Soma. So, how many businesses have I told you? How many businesses? I've lost count. I have lost count. How many businesses are those? Honestly, I've lost count. Is there other business I've forgotten? Hey, mbona mnikumbushi? Online. Nani hajafanya online? Hey, freelancers. Guy, my freelancer. I have done writing. I have done transcription. I have done virtual assistant. I saw this advert in Facebook. It was about Upwork. Those who know about Upwork, there was a cohort in Kenyatta University. I enrolled, so I went and trained to be a writer. I knew that you can work from home. You can work from home, like as you take care of your kids, as you do your whatever, that free time, you just take your laptop, your phone. Most of us spend time online, but watching people. Anyway, you can work from home. You can do writing, you can do digital marketing. There is a lot of online work you can do. So I worked with Upwork. I worked with Kenya Writers. I worked with Freelancer. The other one is Verbit transcription. It was Verbit, I think. Yeah. So it was, I was earning little money, but something. By then it was good because I was not that kind of an expert. In online kuna wale wanaitwa experts na newbies, and I was a newbie, but it was something. I was earning a little thing. Yeah. So here I am today. Now I have chicken. I'm doing poultry farming. It's a business. It's a business you can start. I am doing gardening. I am in an urban area, but I grow my veggies in sacks and containers. And honestly, I sell it to my neighbors. Wanakula hizo ma spinach nini nini. And yeah, that's something. Siezi dharau. It's something, at least it's earning me a coin, an extra coin. And lastly, YouTube. YouTube is a business. Do you know that? YouTube is a business. I started YouTube back in November last year. But I think I made like 3 videos, then I left. Not I left. I lost my SD card, which had all my videos, and I got discouraged. And I stayed for 6 good months without doing YouTube. And the other day, I was coming back from class. I by the way, I've done baking and pastry. I was coming back from class. Then I was like, sinifanye YouTube leo. So because I decided to show people how I built my chicken cage. When I was building it, I had the videos from like step by step, but my SD card got lost. So what will I do? I decided to explain to people how I built. It was a finished product, so I'm just explaining, okay, this. And I was like, I was still shy. I was camera shy. I did it for the sake of doing it, and I posted. Guess what? That video went viral. Okay? Right now it is 2 months ago, I think. And right now is at 10K. I have never done a video that has gone more than 1,000 views. That was the first. And I was like, by the time I stopped making YouTube, I was at 103 subscribers. And it just stagnated there. When I did this video and posted, and you know, I'm telling you, it was like I did it for the sake of doing it. Then I was like, I don't know what I was doing on YouTube. Then you see like a notification bell. Was like, huh? Okay. I was like, people are commenting. Huh? What? And then I entered into YouTube. What? 115 subscribers. Where did these people come from? 2 days. 115. Guy, that thing gave me psych. What? 2 days nimepata 115 subs. How? Hey? Honestly, that gave me a lot of psych. Like, then it started going. I would check every minute. Sub moja akiingia, subscribe. I was there with you watching. If you know you subscribed during that time, I saw you subscribe because honestly, I was glued on my phone watching like, kai, zinapanda kupanda. Hey. So I was like, okay, videos zilipotea, but I can still do more. And I started making YouTube once again. I came back to YouTube. I tried to be consistent. I post one video every week, every Friday. And so far, I have 450 something subs. So please, so please, if you're watching me and you have not subscribed, kindly please subscribe so that I can reach the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 watch hours. Please, please, please show me some love. Just subscribe. It will cost you nothing. Just touch that subscription button. It will cost you nothing. But anyway, honestly, I love you all. I love you all. If you have subscribed, may God bless you, guys. I pray for you every day. It is so overwhelming. It is not easy. I've been postponing this video for a very long time to tell my story about my businesses because honestly, I've done, people call me a jack of all trades. People call me a jack of all trades, and I am happy. I thank God because I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Yeah, like anyway, it's by the grace of God. I don't take it for granted that I can do all this, that I've done all this, my journey. I normally look back from where I came from. Tulikuwa tunakaa nyumba ya mabati kitambo, by the way. Tulikuwa tunakaa nyumba ya mabati, ilikuwa inanyesha, kukinyesha, ina flood, like ukitoka kwa bed, you are like, ukikanyaga hivi chini, nasikia chubwi. Anyway, I've come from far. People, do not despise your humble beginnings. Do not. Do not, because God is taking you far. I know I've not reached yet. I know I've not reached. Sijafika bado, but I am grateful. I am so, so grateful that I am where I am today. My today is better than my yesterday, and my tomorrow will be better than my today. And Lord, receive all the glory. That's my story. Being at home doesn't mean you can't build something. It means you are building it while cooking, while washing, and sometimes while hiding from your kids in the bathroom. But you're building something. The bottom line is, if you want to start something, start small. Do not compare yourself with those Instagram people you see selling handbags to 10,000 followers. Start with your 2 handbags. Start with your mandazi. Start with your chapati. By the way, did I tell you I sold mandazi and chapati in my shop? Anyway, that's another story for another day. You can cook mandazi, you can cook chapati, you can do everything, anything you put your mind to, you can do anything. Just start small. Just start, and it will grow with time. Continue trusting God. Continue praying. Do not shrink yourself. Do not shrink. Don't shrink yourself. Go for your dreams. Do it anyhow. Do it. I would love to hear your story. Please, if you have a funny story, I also want to laugh with you and thank God for you. So comment in my comment section. Encourage someone out there. Until next time, goodbye.